Hi guys, it's me Beth. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So as I said yesterday in last night's vlog for the food bank meal video, that I really like doing those videos, so I figured I'd do another one. Okay, so tonight I am working with the Jenny O smoked applewood turkey loin. So we are going to be working with that baby tonight. Okay, so here is what it looks like packaged. All right, now I'm pretty sure I went over this with you guys when I did the food bank haul video, but just in case you did not see that video, here is the nutrition count on it. It's 100 calories with 0.5 grams of fat, so it's 1%. Saturated 0.5. Cholesterol 40, sodium 410, so be careful on that. This is 4 grams of carbohydrates per 4 ounces, so it's like 4 ounces though is a pretty good chunk of meat though. Okay, so, and then the protein count on it, which I really look at when I'm purchasing meats, but you know, we're getting meat, is 21 grams. It's got 3 grams of some sugar in it. It's probably because of the seasoning in this, okay? Now, if this had no seasoning in it, then this would probably be like 0 carb. Okay, so I'm flipping it back over here so you guys can see that it says bake at 350 degrees. Place tenderloins in a shallow baking dish. Bake until thermometer inside the thickest portion of the meat reaches 165 degrees, approximately 60 to 70 minutes. Okay, so now I have cooked tenderloins before in the past. Sorry, my dirty dishes over there. So how I normally do it is I line the pan with tin foil and then I wrap them. So I think from the way this looks, this is one tenderloin. Some of the tenderloins I've bought in the past are 2 tenderloins in one package. This appears to just be 1. So let me get it prepared. I've already got my oven heated, ready to go. So let me get this baby wrapped up. Okay guys, so I apparently was wrong about the portions. So when these came out, they came out as 2. Check that out. That's really awesome. And then I took another look at the label and I was like, oh my gosh, I swear, the things that I missed. Okay, I'm still gonna get these wrapped up. I'm gonna try and do them in one thing of tinfoil. I may have to put a little bit more tinfoil on top, but let's get these in the oven. Okay, so while the tenderloin, the turkey tenderloin, is cooking in the oven for 70 minutes, I am going to go ahead and start with the other sides, okay, because Lizzie eats different from me. She does like eating keto, but for keto, for her, it's a little too dangerous because she'll lose weight on it. So while Lizzie's going to be having rice tonight, so I'm going to give her some rice tonight, and I am going to be, or we're both going to be having the spaghetti squash, but I'm adding the rice to the meal for her. And then I'm also going to do some frying cheese up. So, yep. So while the turkey's cooking, I'm going to get the spaghetti squash going because that's going to be you know what in a half, because I don't know if for anyone who hasn't ever worked with spaghetti squash, sorry guys, it's very thick and it is very, very, very hard to cut through. If you've ever had to cut through a rutabaga, it's just like that. So it's a lot to cut through. So I got to get working on it, and then I got to get it into the microwave and start getting it softened. Okay, so here's what they look like cut in half. This one, or one piece, is definitely uneven, but it took this bread knife and my meat tenderizer, because what I did is I got the knife, you know, pressed into the skin of it, and then I just started pounding the knife down on both sides. It's actually, you know, actually worked rather quickly. I got the thing cut in just like a few, like 2-3 minutes. It didn't take long. Okay, so zucchini or spaghetti squash can take, depending on how big it is, can take like 20 minutes to cook sometimes. So I'm gonna start it off at 10 minutes and go from there with it. Okay, so I've got the turkey loin in the oven still, and I've got the spaghetti squash going in the microwave. I've got a pot of water on to boil for Lizzie's rice, and now I am going to get the frying cheese going as soon as I move a few things around here in the kitchen for me. Sorry about my hair. Let's turn this down. We got rice going over there. I think I cut this piece too thick, but it's not hot enough yet. Okay. Go ahead and get them on there anyways. I sprayed the pan because I wanted to slide a little bit easier. We're almost done. We're just waiting on all the stuff to finish cooking now. These are starting to look pretty good. I'll let them go a few more minutes and then we'll go ahead and pull them. Rice is still going. The spaghetti squash still going, and of course the turkey loin is still going. The goal is to make sure that I get at least part of this cooked up and ready by the time Lizzie gets home, which is going to be in about 20 minutes. So if she's got these, she can snack on until dinner time. So here we go, just cooking away. Oh, okay, so rice is done, waiting for Lizzie. These are done. I know they look a little bit darker than they should, but this is how Lizzie likes it. So this is how I made it. And now I've got the fun part of working with that. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit though. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's done. Nice and soft on the inside. It's all done. All right, so I've got the spaghetti squash stuff. I got the seeds all scooped out, so I'm going to get them into here. Into my makeshift trash bag. Haha. Then I'm going to take this sucker, I'm going to scoop all of this out, put it into a container, and butter and season. All right, so let's see. We're going to put just a little bit of it in here. I don't want too much. Okay. Now, okay. Then I've been using this stuff a lot lately because there's no sodium in it. This stuff here. You know, you can season your food with, like, you know, whatever you please. So, but I love this stuff. Just because it says steak seasoning on it doesn't mean you can't put in other stuff, you know? So, okay. Little taste test. It's gonna be hot. Now, I wanted to suggest to you guys, when you're scooping out your spaghetti squash, it would be best, or it worked really well for me, using a ice cream scoop, as you saw. butter-wise is good. It's also a little watery in there. A little more. Try a little more. Okay, that's it. So, I got the rice done, the cheese, and this done before the tenderloin. Now my legs are tired, so I am going to sit down for a few while the rest of dinner cooks, and I'm gonna cool down because my kitchen is sweltering hot. All right, guys, we're done. Okay. They got done, or they were done a few minutes ago. I had to make a phone call though, so these will sit in a few minutes, but these look so good. Let me see here. Look how good they look. Wow, look how juicy they are. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. So this is my bowl. Lizzie gets to have that, and that. I get to have that, and that. I'm already eating mine. Okay, guys. That is it for the food bank meal. The applewood turkey loin is delicious. And of course, my frying cheese. Delicious. Spaghetti squash, delicious. So now, the only part of this meal that came from the food bank is the meat. I've got the rice, the spaghetti squash, and the frying cheese at the grocery store. And so, all right, guys, so we are going to eat dinner, and then we are off
to sign language class.
To sign language class. All right, guys, so if you like what you see, feel free to
hit the like, subscribe, and share, and comment.
Bye.
Bye.